I think when I tried to study sovereignty in the European Union, I thought that in that case, also the terms functional sovereignty would be adequate, but they didn't use it. It was used only in the law of the sea. There was a Dutch lawyer who wrote an interesting article about it, but they didn't use it anymore. But I think for Jerusalem it would be great. There might also be, but this relates a little bit to the suspension of sovereignty or sovereignty to God. There are areas in the world where no sovereignty applies. First of all, in the Gramei Shamayim, in the outer space, no sovereignty. And the states have agreed on that. No sovereignty in Antarctica. No sovereignty on the high seas. So there exist areas where no sovereignty is applicable. There is also a case between two states where sovereignty is suspended practically. This is the area which is called Ems-Dollard. Ems is the name of a German river, and Dollard is the name of a Dutch bay. They could not agree on the border in this area, so they agreed that in this certain area there would be no sovereignty, no border, but a specific regime. And this regime is not so easy because this is an area where there are two ports, a German one and a Dutch one, and they live in peace, which means there are possibilities of finding compromises which would be helpful in solving the question of sovereignty in Jerusalem. Important to remember, I mentioned it and I mention it again, sovereignty implies also responsibility. And to finish, I just want to tell you that let us hope that the notion of sovereignty will not make it impossible to reach an agreement if and when the parties are ready for it. Thank you very much.